Hey guys, Matthew here from the mmatt YouTube channel. I'd like to start off this review by giving a huge shout out to Matt Doucette. Matt heard me talking on Slamfire Radio recently about how I've been neglecting the gun side of my YouTube channel, mostly because I've run out of guns to do videos on. So he very graciously offered me the use of his Volquartsen Fusion, a takedown rifle that I've been interested in for a long time, but I've just never had the chance to use. As you can see, the rifle bears many similarities with the Ruger 1022, probably because it basically is a 1022, but on a pretty heavy dose of steroids. The main difference between this and the 1022 is the way that it's put together. The 1022 has a single stock that the receiver and barrel sits in, while the Fusion has a larger receiver to which the buttstock and barrel are attached. This particular model is easily disassembled for compact storage or transport. You simply unscrew the handguard and remove the barrel. The barrel has a pin in it which mates with a notch in the receiver to ensure that it always goes back on the same way. Now, anytime a barrel is removable on a rifle, I always wonder about its ability to hold zero. So let's take it out to the range and see if it does. A takedown rifle that doesn't hold at zero when you remove the barrel is virtually useless, since there's no sense in taking the barrel off regularly if you just have to re-zero it every time you go to use it. As you can see in this case though, besides a bit of poor shooting on my part, there's virtually no shift in the zero when you remove the barrel. That alone is a huge plus when you're debating whether or not to buy it. But, as you just saw, at 50 yards, the rifle is also capable of producing some amazing accuracy, and all I was using was fairly inexpensive CCI Blazer. I got similar results with just about every type of ammo I tried, including some very expensive Elite 10X. This accuracy is likely due to a number of factors, including a high quality barrel, the fact that the barrel is completely free floated, and an amazing trigger. Now, speaking of the trigger, it's advertised as being a crisp 2 pounds. I wouldn't call it the best trigger that I've ever pulled, but it's pretty darn good. Probably the best 22 semi-auto trigger that I've ever used. It has just a tiny bit of creep before the break, and there's virtually no over travel thanks to an over travel adjustment screw. The trigger assembly can be removed from the rifle with the removal of 4 screws. This gives you access to the internals for cleaning and adjustment. While we have it apart, let's remove the bolt as well. It's a bit trickier, but still fairly straightforward. First, unscrew the charging handle from the bolt. Next, push the bolt all the way to the back where it can be removed by lifting it toward the bottom of the receiver. There's no trick to the reassembly. Just follow those same steps, but in reverse. Reliability-wise, the only ammo that I had issues with was the 10X. It has a slightly lower than average powder load, and it just wasn't enough to fully cycle the action 100% of the time. It usually worked though. Everything else I put through it ran like a champ. No malfunctions of any kind. Once again, a big shout out to Matt for lending me his rifle, and to Trevor and my other friend Matt who helped me out in this video as well. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.